Movie starts with a very dangerous prisoner named Cain, who is in the police car, and his hands are handcuffed, and he is accompanied by a lot of guards because he is very dangerous, and they take him to the hospital to see his mother before she dies. But the doctor tells him that you are too late, and the prisoner's mother is already dead. And Cain is very sad and angry a lot, so he hits all the guards and runs away from them and goes to a bar, and also hits the guards at the door and enters the bar by force and asks for a drink, and hears the talk of a gang, and one of the gang members tells them about the murder of their friend named Rock. He says that he was with Rock selling bad weeds, and there is someone watching them. But Rock paid attention to that and tries to hit him, but this person cuts off Rock's hand. And here, Cain laughs hard and interrupts the gang talk, and they ask him, "Who are you?" And Cain answers them, "Lincoln, the owner of the bar, is the one who invited me." So they all shut up. Then the gang members continues his speech and says that he and Rock kept following the person and chasing him, and Cain interrupts him again and tells him, "You are a liar, and none of you ran, but on the contrary, you ran away." And the gang was getting more and more annoyed with him, but he was telling them what happened in truth, and telling them that he was the one who killed Rock, and they were all shocked. At the same moment, the bar guards enter and try to beat Cain, but he hits them all, threatens them, and doesn't allow anyone to move, screams and asks to meet Lincoln, and a person in a suit named Hyde comes out, and Cain also threatens him. Hyde tells everyone that Cain is the little brother of their gang leader Lincoln. They were all working together until Cain was imprisoned 5 years ago. Hyde is surprised by how Cain looks like criminals, but Cain ignores him, and someone tries to attack Cain, but he fires a bolt into his foot, and the man screams in pain, and Cain beats him to shut him up, and then he brings a bowl full of water and orders them all to put their mobiles in it, and then he gives them a black bag containing the hand of their friend's Rock, and they are very shocked when they see him. Then Hyde comes to him and asks him why you have changed like this, and tells him that prison has turned you into a monster. But Cain says to him, "It's you and my brother who turned me into a monster, not a prison." Cain orders him to call his brother Lincoln to come to him. Hyde actually calls. Then Cain tells them why he changed like this and about his adventure in prison. And we go back to Cain's past, when he went to his brother Lincoln and found him with a group of his friends. They all shout at Cain because he lost so much bad weeds. But Cain asks for money from his brother, and Lincoln agrees, but on the condition that he finish some necessary work for him, and asks him to meet Hyde. Indeed, Cain goes to meet Hyde, and Hyde shows him a picture of a lady and tells him to steal her bag, and Cain does that, but he is imprisoned immediately after that and taken to Pillmarsh prison. It's a prison for dangerous criminals, and on the first day he fought with a group of violent people, and Cain is very strong, but they were more than him, so they catch him and break his teeth, and the doctor puts metal teeth for him, and Cain is happy because his ship has become scary. And the next day his mother comes to visit him and tells him that his brother Lincoln refused to come with her, and she does not know why. But Cain tells her that it's necessary to talk to Lincoln, and then we see Cain practicing all time because his life is full of peril and problems. At one of the fights, someone hits him with a knife on his face and causes him a big scar, and he actually looks like monsters and criminals. And the judge adds another year to him because of his bad behavior. Cain gets very angry because he is a victim. He yells at the judge and tells him that he is defending himself, but the judge ignores him. Cain continues his troubled life inside the prison. Everyone makes fights with him and wants to kill him. Cain gets very angry and asks them why they behave like this, and one of them answers, "Your brother Lincoln gave us $20,000 to kill you." Cain is very shocked, and on one occasion, one of the prisoners throws a dangerous liquid on Cain's face and burns him, and the judge extends his prison term for another 2 years. Cain gets angry and decides to tell his mother everything about his brother, and when his mother comes to visit him, she tells him that she has cancer and that Lincoln takes care of her. Here, Cain grieves a lot and doesn't tell his mother anything. He just wishes she would stay well. We go back to the present time. We see Cain threatening Hyde again. He also tells him when he asks him to steal a bag from a woman after the police took him because of that. The officer asked him to confess about his brother Lincoln, and he would reduce his prison term, but Cain never confesses about his brother. Then we go back to the bar again and see Lincoln has arrived, and Cain asks him, "Did you pay money to the criminals in prison to kill me?" And the shock is that Lincoln does not deny it and tells him, "I did, so that you don't confess about me." But Cain tells him that the officer lied to you and deceived you, and I did not harm you, and you should have believed me instead of believing the officer. And he says to him, "After I go out of prison, I went to the officer's house and killed him." And he says, "Because of you, I couldn't see Mom for the last time." But Hyde tells him, "You are responsible for everything that happened to you, not us." Here, Cain was shooting a bullet in Hyde's head, killing him and threatening everyone. Then he sits with his brother and tells him that, "I went to the house of the accountant in charge of your work and threatened him and made him send all the money in your account to my account." And Lincoln is shocked but does not believe it. But Cain shows him the mobile phone and confirms to him that and tells him, "This money will go to the families of your victims." After that, Cain allows everyone to leave except Lincoln. And during that, Lisa the bartender hits Cain with a bullet on his head and they attack them all. And despite their number, Cain fights them all. And during that, one of the gang members leaves and comes back again with an automatic machine gun. But Cain attacks him and takes the machine gun from him and kills everyone and sits with Lincoln and says to him, "I took everything from you, your men and your money," and continues his speech until Lincoln holds a gun and shoots him. But the gun is empty and Cain laughs at him, and then Lincoln takes a knife and attacks him. But because of the strength and training of Cain, he can take the knife from him and kills him and apologizes to Lisa from the chaos and leaves the place quietly and sits outside and smiles because he won and took revenge on everyone and took his right from them. And here the movie ends. Share your opinions in the comments and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive everything new. Miss Lambada was with you. Goodbye, my friends.